Hello friends and welcome to the stream. My name is tmaaz. This is the construction zone. How you doing? How are you? How's your day going? How are you doing? How's things? Hey James, how are you? It's good to see you. As you can see on the big bright and shiny screen up here, we are going to be getting into a new game. It is currently still in beta. However, it is an open beta, and they have given the green light for people to stream it. And so I'm going to stream it because I've been playing this game pretty much non-stop whenever I've had the chance to play it. We are going to be getting into the world of Palia. It is listed as a social MMO. I would take one of those M's off. I would call it a social MO. It is multiplayer and it is online. However, I wouldn't call it massive because each instance of the game, there are only 25 people in the world at the same time. And I mean, there are literally probably, hundreds of not hundreds, tens of thousands of instances. So at any given time, there's only like 25 people in a setting, in a instance, which makes it very cozy. You can run around in the world and just like not run into people, which is kind of cool. And so far, the interactions I have had with other people in the game have been wonderful. People have been very cool. People are very chill. They've been very kind. And I have tried to return that kindness with folks. And so, yeah, it's been a pretty wonderful experience so far. And so I've been enjoying it immensely. I tried to explain it to my brother and my nephew this past weekend. And I said, okay, so imagine you're playing Fortnite, but take out all the guns and add like farming and crafting and things like. And they're both looking at me like, "What?" I was like, "No, I don't know how else to explain it to you." I'm like, "It looks like Fortnite, but it's a totally different. It's about questing. It's about the storyline." I said, basically, it has taken every argument that I've given of why there should be a version of Fortnite without guns, and it made it come true. So yeah, I've really been enjoying this game. It's been a lot of fun. So instead of me sitting here and just yammering on endlessly about it, what is it? Both are made on Unreal Engine. That's what makes them look so pretty. Yeah, it's a beautiful game. It's very well done. So instead of me sitting here and just talking endlessly about it, why don't I flip the monitor around here and we will just go ahead and jump into the game. Let's see, we are going to turn down the music here. All right, I hear birds chirping. I hear music in the background. All right. This is the first time I'm streaming this, so I'm not sure I'm watching the settings and the volume carefully. Let's see. I'm waiting for something to get loud. Okay, there we go. A little music. We could probably go up to like here. It would help if it kept playing the music. All right, it's getting there. Alright, and I am also currently in streamer mode, so my character's name is not showing up above my head. Hold on a second. I'm noticing that. What if I do this? Okay, there it goes. I was like, why is my cursor not showing up? My name isn't showing up above my head. I think it's just a safety feature, so that people can't like flood you with ad requests and friend requests and stuff like that. So my name is hidden. And it's really funny. The story of my name in this game is actually really funny. because when you get on the game, it says what's your username. Well, of course, I put in tmaaz. That's what I always have for everything. That's what I put in as my username because that's who I am online. And actually, it's not only online; it's offline as well. That's my nickname. But yeah, so I put in tmaaz, and then it said enter your character's full name, and I was like, full name? I said, well, but that is my name. It's just tmaaz. There is no full name. And I was like, but it wants a first and a last name. I'm like, okay, it's probably just some formality, like, something in the game probably wants you to have a full name. And so V is Vamoose the Third. That's really funny. And so it was like, it wants a full name. I was like, okay, so tmaaz. Okay, so the T and then Maz. What am I going to put in there? And so I made a name. My name is actually Tiberius Maximus, which I thought was kind of funny because it's kind of a play on the. There was in ancient Rome, there was a Roman soldier that had a very similar name. It was Tiberius Maximus, and so I thought that was funny. So I put it in there, and then it turns out that it doesn't use it puts that name all over the place. So when you're running around in game, that name is floating above your head. I'm like, well, I didn't want that. I want my screen name. And so I'm kind of stuck with this really long name because we can't change our names. At least not yet, not in the beta. So yeah, so I'm currently stuck with a very long name that I thought was going to be a goof, and instead is actually my character's name now. So yeah. So anyway, with that being said, let's go ahead and we will jump into the world. And if I find that I'm covering, like if my character, my little animated character here, if I'm covering up too much of the game, I may end up just dropping myself off the screen. Because this game, it literally, it's a beautiful game. And there's so much to see and so much to do. So here is Home Sweet Home. When you start out here, you basically just have a field and they let you put a tent on it. But once you've been here for a while, you start building your house and you can build things up. I currently have just a rickety fence around the outside. This box over here is for things that I want to sell. So when I want to sell things, I can just pull them out of my inventory or my storage, and every 30 minutes, it sells things, and then you just get the money for it. Your mailbox here, whenever you have mail, it kind of glows a little bit. So let's see, we've got some mail. Two of the NPCs in the game have sent us a letter, Ziki and Reth. Ziki is the person who runs the general store in town, and Reth is another character who is. He works as the bartender / cook in the local tavern. But there's a whole lot of backstory. You have to play the game. There's far too much storyline for me to even start getting into it. You just have to either just watch and kind of play along, or start playing yourself and not watch this and not get any spoilers for what's going to happen this far into the game. But let's see, what's Ziki have to say? Yeah, see, Dear tmaaz, see, it uses my nickname, but it doesn't put it above my head when I'm running around in town. It makes me sad. Dear tmaaz, here's a little something as a thanks for your continued patronage. Oh, pal. I thought it said pa. I was like, how dare you? Don't call me pa. Here's a little something as a thanks for your continued patronage, pal. Come spend it all in one place. Mine. Ziki, yeah. Ziki gives you these lucky coins. There is a machine in his store. It's like a gumball machine, but it gives you random prizes. So, okay, we got a lucky coin. And then Reth is the bartender I was talking about. Dear tmaaz, want to take your skills to the next level? Meet me at midnight in the oldest part of the forest, and I'll share my secrets. What? Or you could just meet me at the inn during standard working hours. You know, whatever works for you. It's just a stir-fry recipe. All right. I do appreciate Ref's sense of humor. He is pretty funny. All right, so we'll mark that as read. So he has a recipe he wants to share. Well, let me rephrase that. He doesn't want to share it with us. He wants to sell it to us. So yeah, he has something he wants us to buy. So yeah, so this is our homestead. This is the way that I've chosen to lay it out is I've got I tried to keep as much of the original like trees and rocks and stuff inside the yard. I tried really hard to keep as much of it alive as I could. And so I've got I've got a little picnic basket thing going on over here. I got some bushes and plants and trees on the side of the yard. Here we got the house. And then this is the original tent that we had. I got a little torch, like a tiki torch outside of here. On the inside, I have a couple of chests. One of the things I really enjoy about this game is that all of the chests are connected. So no matter where you put these in your yard, you put them in the house, you can put them on, you know, if you had like a multi-story house, when you access one of them, you access all of them. And I love that. I did think it would be kind of cool if the general storage was broken out into chest 1, chest 2, chest 3. But the way this game plays, it actually works well to just have everything in one spot. It just makes it easier. So yeah, so let's see, what time is it? Oh, it's about to get dark. It's up in the top right-hand corner of the screen. There is a clock up there, and oh, if you're seeing those things floating by, it's from the tiki torch. It's luckily it doesn't actually set my tent on fire, otherwise I'd be in deep trouble. But yeah, because of where we're standing, it keeps flying by the camera. But yeah, so all of your storage is all connected no matter where you put these boxes. And with each box you place, you get more storage. I currently have, what do I have, 1,600? And I'm literally 5 items away from maxing out my inventory again. So I'm going to have to either set another chest down somewhere, or I need to start paring down a little bit. Okay, so next to the chest here, we have our crafting table. And we get what they refer to as recipes. That's not only for food, but it's also for creating things. And so there's just like this laundry list of things that you can create. There's furniture. There are tools that you can create. There are, these are, what are they? Oh, the crafting items. So these are all the different crafting things. I'm so glad you're loving this game. I've been playing it so much with V. Yeah, it is really, really enjoyable. I really like it. And then next to that, we have, this is a seed. Basically, it extracts seeds from food that we grow. So, like, say we're growing carrots. Well, here, I'll just open it. We've got carrots, onions, potatoes, tomatoes, wheat, rice, and cotton right now. And each one of these items, if I take one and I drop it inside the hopper here, it will extract seeds out of it, which then we can plant and start all over again. Oh, and I have some here, so let's put these in our... Hold on. If I put these in the inventory, we're going to go over the limit. Oh, well, let's see what happens when I do it. Okay, we put that in there. Yeah, there we go. It's exactly right at 1,600. All right, so let's see. What do we have? We've got 6 carrot. I don't know why the carrot is always grayed out up here. This one box on the end, no matter what's in that box, it's grayed out. And I don't know why, because I can select it. I think it's just like a glitch or something. I'm not sure. But anyway, let's see. We've got 6, 6, 7. Okay, 5. So we need some rice. So we're going to put 1 rice in the hopper. There we go. It is starting to make... It's starting to extract the seeds to make more rice. And... Actually, let's do 2 rice. There we go. Okay, so we have one that's currently being worked on, and 1 in the hopper. So that's ready. And then back here in the corner, we have 2 smelting, forge, where you can put in raw materials and it will create. You can do stone bricks, ceramic, copper, iron, silver. It'll also do gold. I haven't paid for the recipe for gold yet because it's really expensive. And I've been trying to save my money because I don't have a lot of gold. So yeah, you can craft things. Both of those are sitting empty because I've been doing a lot of different quests that... so I haven't been paying much attention to going out and mining. And then back here on the side of the house, I have a... basically, it's a composter. And from the composter, it will give you worms and fertilizer, which is you use the worms for fishing, and of course you use the fertilizer for farming. Which, oh no, all of my plots are almost gone. Yeah, so all of this had those squares that you see there. Those are all in that whole dirt area is covered with those, and each one of those is a plant. But because I've been harvesting everything and not replanting, they've all gone away. But yeah, so like this plant here, it's already been watered, so it doesn't need watering right now. But you have to water your plants and keep them growing and whatnot. Over here we have a grill, or an outdoor fire for grilling meat, like fish and mushrooms and steak we can do. And here on the back side of the tent, there are, at minimum, there are 40 hidden chests in the game. I know of 40 of them because there's a video somebody put online of where all of them are located. And the reason I stumbled on it was because I found a chest that I couldn't get to. And I think it was a glitch in the game because I was able eventually to get to it. But yeah, there was one of these that I couldn't get to. But the odd thing is once you get a chest and you loot it, you keep the chest. And so I was like, well, these are really pretty. I may actually want to use these for something. And so I started stacking them up outside of my tent. And now that I started it, I can't stop. So now I have this giant collection of chests, and I even broke them down into category because, it's me. I mean, come on. And so these chests, like down here on the end, these are pirates chests, and then these are Palia chests, and then these are pirate chests, and these are, I think they're just called treasure chests. But yeah, I'm just, I don't know why I'm like this. I don't know. But anyway, and so there's the back gate to the fence, or the back gate in the fence that goes to the rest of this area. So each person who plays the game, basically they all have this same thing where they have this home area. If there was one thing I was going to change about the game, I would actually kind of hope that this would be its own section, and each of us would literally have like a plot where we're all in the same area, where I could see the other people, and like, you know, like I couldn't go in their yard or go in their house or whatever, but I think it would kind of add to the game if this area was actually all of us, all 25 people. But I think the reason they do this is because each time you log off and you log on, you're on a different server. There's different people. It's never the same 25 people. And I mean, if you have a bunch of friends and you decide to all play together, you would it would be just your friends on there that one time, and then every other time would be other people. I love to snoop on other people's houses. Nice. Yeah, I do like wandering around in the NPCs' houses. I definitely enjoy that. Um, oh, and speaking of which, I haven't. Oh, here, I'll pull up the. There is the heads up display here is really well organized. When you're in the home section, you can't see the map, but when you're out in the world, if you're on the, I always say it wrong. Is it Kalia? There are two sections of the map so far. There's kind of like a town section, and then a huge kind of camping section. And each one of them has its own separate map when you're in that section. And those show up when you're in there. But yeah, when you're at home, you get no map. And so here's my inventory. I've got all my tools here. When you hover over a tool, it'll tell you what it is and what's going on with it. I just have all standard level tools right now because you can only do it with people you are partied with. Oh, the snooping on other people. Oh, gotcha. Okay. And so, yeah, so I just have standard tools at this point. And then these are your various skills. Like you have fishing, cooking, gardening. There's mining, hunting, bug catching, foraging, which is, yeah, I guess foraging is its own kind of thing. And then furniture making. It's interesting that they separate mining and foraging, because mining is the rocks and foraging is basically cutting down the trees. But it also includes picking like flowers and stuff. So it's interesting that they put the trees in there. But anyway, excuse me. Hold on 1 second. Had to clear my throat, sorry. Oh, it says I'm level 34. The level's kind of pointless. It doesn't really matter. But what's interesting is as I hover over each one of these, it shows you the person that you go to talk about and like raise up your levels and whatnot. So like this, for fishing, there's a character called Einar. He's actually a giant robot, like a really tall robot, and he has a great voice. I enjoy him. Reth is the person that I was just talking about earlier that we talked to about cooking. Badru is the farmer in town. He's got a farm and some animals and whatnot out on the edge of town. Hodari is the miner. He is, that's M-I-N-E-R, miner, not young miner. Hassian, he is an interesting character. He is the hunter, and he teaches us hunting. And he has a chip on his shoulder. He doesn't like us. He doesn't necessarily want to teach us. He very begrudgingly gives out any kind of anything that even would remotely look like praise or friendship. And what makes it really weird is he is actually one of the romanceable characters. Like, you could get in a relationship with that guy. I'm like, but why? he's just not very pleasant. And then Ani, he is a young boy who is into bug catching. And so you kind of have you have almost like an uncle kind of relationship with him, where you're like, he kind of gets into like arguments with his parents and he's having trouble with stuff, etc. I am determined to romance him because he's such a jerk. Nice. That's really funny. Ashura. I think Ashura so far is one of my favorite characters. He, again, I'm not going to get into the whole story. He has a very interesting backstory and a sad kind of backstory. But he's a very good character. He's kind. He's very fatherly to everybody. The way he talks to you, the way he interacts with you, he's a very kind of parental figure kind of character. Um, and I'm thinking that he is probably going to be the person that I want to be my what do you call it, a shep in the game. Again, I'm not going to get into the whole backstory of it, but in the game, you are a human, but you are in a world of non-humans. Everyone who plays as a player character, all of us are humans, but we're in a world of non-humans. And as we're living in their world and their stuff, and we are becoming part of their community, we have to have someone who basically is like our sponsor, basically, who kind of helps us along in the world. And I think Ashura is going to be the person that I choose because he he actually reminds me a lot of my own dad. Um, yeah, I would definitely say that he reminds me a lot of my own dad. And so I'm gravitating towards him as that kind of parental father figure in the game, and yeah, so I think he's going to be good. Um, and then there's Tish. Uh, Tish is the furniture maker. She runs the furniture shop in town. Initially, I thought she was probably going to be my like romanceable character interest, but things changed as of last night. um, oh, let's see. Shoot, I'm sorry. I'm falling behind on chat here. I'm determined to romance him because he's a jerk. You want him to be your James? Oh, that's really sweet. Now I regret my tone. No, that was really funny. That's okay. It's not a problem. Uh, okay, so and again, I'm a player level equal to the combined total of all your skills. Oh, okay, so that makes sense. You add up. See, it's math. That's why I didn't correlate the. Anyway, next to the next to my player level here, it's called a focus bar, and this I'll just we can read together on the screen what it says. Focus. Increasing focus is as simple as eating. When you earn experience, some of your focus is used to increase the total experience earned. Your focus bonus is 40%. This can be increased by spending renown at shrines. Okay, hold on one second. It says we're in an ad break. So I'm just going to kind of wait for a second. Or more like 20 seconds because I don't know if it's actually running an ad or not. The ads have been very hinky lately. So we are just going to kind of hang out here and we're going to wait. And we're going to wait and make sure. Okay, James. Oh, I'm not in ads. Twitch lies. Yeah, it was saying that I had like a 30-second ad break. And so I was just like, I was vamping to kind of wait until it was done. Okay, so, and then right above the focus bar here is this little dot. And it says, I am exhibiting traits associated with a water personality. As you interact with the non-player, the NPCs in the game, it often will give you anywhere from like 1 to like 5 choices of things that you can say back to them. And each one of them has a symbol next to it. And as you keep answering questions, it starts watching. The game is watching how you are interacting with people. And it starts almost kind of, I think it's actually altering the way that other characters act in response to you. And so, but as you go along, I have been answering kind of these questions that often have the water symbol over them. James said, I'm the fire personality type, so no surprise there. And so I have been often answering what is considered the water personality, which is As I was teased when I was playing the game Lake, and I played the character Meredith as a, I believe it was a goody two shoes, is what people said. Um, I I tend to play characters kindly, and so that's why I have the water personalities, because I'm playing him as I feel like I would be in his given scenario of, hey, I have just literally materialized on this planet. Help, kind of a thing. So anyway, that's what's going on there. This is our inventory. You start off with, I believe, 2 slots of 8. I bought a third slot of 8 for like $500 at the store, and I was like, oh, that's great. I'm going to go back as soon as I get another 500, and I'm going to get this next upgrade to unlock the next stack. No, 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 no. This next stack is 5,000 gold to unlock this next row. I'm like, oh, that's pricey. so I haven't unlocked it yet, because that's a lot of money. I mean, I've only got like 4,600 gold anyway, as it is. I'm playing as I am, and I'm a little spicy. Nice. So this is your this is kind of your heads up display of who you are and what's in your inventory. The reason I have these items in my inventory right now, I have the rice in my hand, or in my inventory, basically in my backpack. I have that with me because I need to give that to a character. These items here make up something that I have to give a different character. And then this is what I just got in the mail, that lucky coin, and we'll take it to Zeki's store and we'll use it. Oh, you haven't unlocked the 5,000 bag either. Yeah, I was like, when I saw that, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. 5,000 gold? I was like, there's so much better things I could spend that on. Okay, so the map, like I said, not available in this world. Quests, it keeps track of all of your quests. Down here at the bottom are all the discovery. These are all the ones that I've already done. These are called discovery, and these are called pinned. The pinned ones show up on the side of the screen, I believe. The character Tamala has asked us to help her find some spice sprouts, which we actually, I have some of those. I need to get those out, and we'll take those to her. Hodari has asked us, oh, he wants 5 iron. Good grief. Okay. And then, okay, so this is the one I was talking about, where I was collecting these items here. Whoops. Nope. There we go. So I'm just missing this one item, the star chappa meat I need to get. And then find your shep. Yeah, the shep is that person. And this person here, she's a character. She is the wife of the mayor, and she has absolutely no time whatsoever for you. she's really rude. She doesn't care. She's distrustful of humans. She doesn't really like you anyway. But she's saying, now that you've proven yourself in Majiri Valley virtues, it's time to pick a shep. Earn the trust of any adult villager and ask them to be your shep. This will require reaching level 4 friendship with them, with an eligible adult villager, and completing their level 4 quests. That's going to take a long time, because I think my highest friendship with somebody is just over 3, and that's because I've just constantly been doing help for them. Here it allows you to create a community. I'm not entirely sure what this part's all about. I haven't done this. But I'm guessing you could make I guess this is where you could put together your friends. You could make a community of just friends, and then you guys would all be in the same group together or something. I'm not sure. Okay, so relationships. So these are all these are all the NPCs. And it shows your. Oh, come on. It shows your. Oh, hold on 1 second. I need to flush my cache. My server is doing that thing where it's acting like it's going to seize up. Because OBS is still eating memory like it's snack food. So let me punch OBS. There we go. It dropped by half of what it was doing. I was hoping if you're in a community too that it may like put you all on the same server when you play. That would be cool. I was thinking making a nice little community just to test it out. Yeah, absolutely. So these are all of our characters, our NPCs. Ashura, and it says Ashura's warm nature makes him easy to get to know. And each week he has things that you'll go up and talk to him, and he'll be like, "Oh, it'd be really great if I had, this kind of fish for dinner or something like that." And then you can go out and find that thing and bring it back, and it boosts your friendship level with them. Which, I mean, when you look at it, it seems kind of weird that you have to buy or find things for them to buy their friendship. But it's just a mechanic in the game. That's how it works. So Ashura is the warm-natured kind of fatherly figure guy who runs the bar, tavern in town. Anui is a young boy who, he's a fun little kid who always has these like wild, crazy things that he wants to do, and he's always running around town just collecting bugs, and he's kind of like a Boy Scout on caffeine. That's the best way to describe him. Badru cracks me up because he's the farmer in town, but every time you talk to him, he tells you a pun. He has like dad jokes for days, and they're all really bad. They're so bad they're good. He cracks me up. Yeah, he has the best crop puns, yeah. And then Kaleri, she is, and I feel like this is kind of a stereotype, and I'm not sure I'm okay with it. It kind of bothers me that they did this. Kaleri is the town librarian. She runs the local library, but she's very cold and standoffish, and she's kind of rude. And it's just like it plays into like every stereotype of a librarian, and that kind of bugs me because I know some librarians and they're wonderful people, and I think the only librarian I ever met who was like this was back when I was a kid, like back when pictures were black and white and movies didn't have like sound. I'm just kidding, it wasn't that long ago. The next character is Chain. Chain is actually the local, I'm going to call him spiritual leader. I don't know if he's like a old man tmaaz is back again. Yeah, I'm so old. Chain is, I would say he is the spiritual leader of the community. He's kind, very soft-spoken, wants to talk about beliefs and things like that. He's an interesting character. The belief system here seems to be, I'm going to say it's like a variant of Buddhism, is what it feels like. Kind of. Yeah, it kind of has a Buddhist feel to it. And there are quite a few things about the game that does Buddhism with dragons. Yeah, that's a good point. There are some. It's like science fiction Buddhism kind of a. It's hard to explain, but he is he is the local religious leader, and he does have a temple, etc. There's a lot of incense being burnt and things like that. Dahlia, she is the wife of the Badru, the farmer. They are a married couple. She's really funny. She's just kind of a no nonsense, cut and dried, kind of awesome person. It turns out. Oh, now this is interesting. Up here it says, I was calling her Dahlia, but I think it's supposed to be Delilah. Because here it's spelled differently. Delaila. And here it's Dalila. I think she's supposed to be Delilah. I've been saying her name wrong this whole time. Well, not, yeah, because here it says Dahlia. Here it says, oh, it's Delilah. Okay. It turns out she likes having a helping hand more than she lets on. Yeah, she and her husband run the farm. Their sons, one of them is this Ani, the child here, and the other one we'll get to in a little bit. Their kids are precocious and, yeah, again, lots of backstory. Einar, this is the very large robot who does the fishing. He's a character. He's got like a really deep voice. He's kind of cool. Eloisa, she is the local. She is the sister of the person who runs the library, but she is also the local. What's the word for it? She's quirky. she's got some she's very eccentric. Yeah, and even this write up about her, Eloisa has started to open up about some of her more interesting theories. She's kind of a I wouldn't say conspiracy theorist, but kind of a conspiracy. Yeah, she's kind of a quirky, interesting character. You can see she has a headband on with a third eye symbol on it. And her brooch is a bug. Yeah, she's an interesting character. Esh or Eshe, I'm not sure how they are using it. I've been calling her Esh. She is the magistrate. She is the wife of the mayor. And as it says here, she seems like a tough woman to impress. I would definitely agree with that. She's no nonsense. She doesn't have time for any of your shenanigans. She is the epitome of someone who would be standing on her front porch telling kids to get off her lawn. she's just not a real warm and fuzzy kind of person. Hassian or Hassian, I'm not sure. He is the hunter. Let's see, like it says, he offered to help you learn to hunt, but it also feels like he would sort of prefer if you weren't here. Yeah, I have a feeling he is a very layered character, and we're going to be finding out more about him. But from the onset, he is very standoffish and wants little, if anything at all, to do with us. Talking to him is like pulling teeth, and everything that he does for us is pretty much begrudgingly. So yeah, he's a tough nut to crack. He's going to be an interesting character. Hekla, another large robot that assists Gina, who is one of the main characters that we deal with. And it says, Hekla doesn't really seem to care much about you one way or the other. It turns out that Hekla was originally designed to be kind of like a nanny robot. And she somehow got connected with Gina, or Gina, I don't know how they got together, but Hekla is basically Gina's robot. She follows her everywhere, does things with her, keeps an eye on her, and she will often tell you, I think it would be nice if you would, go pick up this thing for Gina, or if you would maybe talk to her because she works too much. She very much plays like a mother figure to Gina. It's interesting. They have a very interesting dynamic. Hadari is he is a single parent. He has a daughter in the game. They have kind of a interesting dynamic between them. His daughter's very precocious and wants her freedom and wants to be able to live her life. And her dad wants her to stay safe and not get hurt, and etc. etc. And like it says here, Hadari doesn't seem like the kind to ask for help, but from what you hear, he needs help with his mining business. And so, yeah, he'll ask for things like stone and like some food and whatnot. And he is a little standoffish, like he doesn't want to get close to us. So, yeah, he's going to be an interesting character as well. Gel is the... let's see. Gel's interested in having you as his, in air quotes, patron. I'm not sure what this is all about. I'm not sure how I feel about it either, because I think I know what they're alluding to, and if they are, they need to change this. Gel is the he comes from a line of fashion designers. He is very unsure of his own talent, and he seems like he's struggling. Everybody else thinks he's a wonderful, like, tailor and designer, whatnot. He seems to be he's questioning his own talent. I've also noticed something very interesting about him. Everyone else, when it turns nighttime, everybody else seems to go to, like, their home and go to bed. He seems to wander around the island. Or, like, he wanders around the whole area. He doesn't seem to actually go to bed. And I started wondering if he was a vampire. I don't think there are vampires in this game, but I find it very interesting that he doesn't ever seem to go to bed. And so, yeah, so Gel is one of the characters. Any of these characters you see on the side that have a secondary, like this one only has one line, this one has two, like health bars basically. Any of these that have two health bars, they can be romanced. They can be relationship potentials at some point. And so you can see some of these do and some of these don't have relationship bars. The ones that I find amusing, Einar the robot, you can get into a relationship with Einar the robot. Hassian, Gel, and then Gina and some of the other ones as well. Okay, come on. Next character, Gina. She is one of the main NPCs. We deal with her and interact with her a lot. She is a scientist. She is the first person that you are introduced to when you suddenly materialize on this planet, because she has been tinkering around and is probably the cause of why you materialized on the island. But she is a very young scientist who is trying to get her feet under her. She's struggling. She is filled with self-doubt. And you are actually helping her to not only find out more about the humans who used to be on the island, but also to kind of, like, I don't know, I would say bolster her to be a better scientist and to kind of grow as a scientist. You're helping her discover things and get kind of her feet underneath her. And again, she is also a romanceable character. She is somebody you can get into a relationship with. And I would say up until she was the person I first thought that I was going to be like, okay, she's the romanceable character. And then I met somebody else and I'm like, okay, maybe her. And then I met somebody else and I'm like, okay, I think it's definitely going to be her now. So I'm just bouncing all over the place. Kenley. Kenley is the mayor of town. Kenley. Oh. We got disconnected. Hold on. I think because I've been in the screen for too long, it was like, what are you doing? There we go. Okay. Let's get inside the fence. There we go. And we'll go back here. And we'll wait for it to load. And we'll come down. Where was it? Where were we? Oh, Kenley. So yeah, Kenley, this gentleman here, is married to Eshe, this person here. She is the magistrate. He is the mayor of town. He is kind of being... He's kind of being presented as the bumbler. Like maybe his wife is actually the one who's in control of everything. And he's more figurehead than actual mayor. But yeah, they're playing him off as kind of a... I don't know. He's almost like a TV trope. Like he's the bumbling guy who doesn't know what he's doing, and if it wasn't for his really smart wife, he'd just be out, tripping over his own shoelaces, kind of a thing. Yeah, it's a very weird kind of scenario. So I'm not sure quite how I feel about this character either. But yeah, so he is kind of the bumbling mayor, and of course he doesn't have a relationship bar because he is married to Ash. Kenyatta is actually the daughter of the mayor and the magistrate. She is a romanceable character. She is a young adult. She is, I'm gonna guess, like college age. She's very kind of standoffish, and she's very much a person in her 20s. Let's just put it that way. But she is kind of a cool character. She has kind of come to us for advice on a couple things, and we've given her advice that's worked. And so I think she's starting to trust us a little more. That we're not like, being weird or anything, or like not out to get her or whatever. So I feel like our relationship with her is getting better as a friend. Nayo is the oldest son of the farmer and his wife. He is in a secret relationship with Kenyatta. Nobody knows about it except for us and a couple other people. He works on the farm, but he seems he works on the farm and the stables, but he seems very disinterested. I think he would rather be doing something else. He probably wants to go live in the city. Kenyatta gives me those real I'm not like the other girl vibes. Yeah, she reminds me a lot of people I grew up with who are stuck in a small town and don't want to be in a small town. They want to be out living their life and being out in the world and stuff. So yeah, she'll be interesting to watch as the storyline progresses. But yeah, so currently the two of them are kind of they have a thing. But Nayo, I would say out of the characters, I probably feel the least connected to him. Like our conversations seem to be very NPC. Hey, I have a thing. Okay, thank you. I don't feel any connection to this character at all. Najuma, she is, there it goes. She is the daughter of the miner, the one that's very precocious. She is very headstrong. She doesn't trust a lot of adults. She is having a very hard time She's having a hard time getting along with her single dad because her single dad is being very protective of her. I'm getting the feeling that at some point we're going to find out what happened to the missus. We don't know yet. But yeah, because the dad hasn't opened up about that. But yeah, he is being overly protective of her, and because of it, she's rebelling and pushing back harder and harder. Um, and yeah, she is getting into some shenanigans. Um, Reth, he is the guy I was talking. Whoops, there we go. He is the guy who works as the bartender slash cook at the inn. And it says, as you get to know Reth, you realize there may be more to him than meets the eye. He is very over, not overprotective. He's very protective of his sister Tish, who is the furniture designer in town. Um, Apparently, Tish had a very hard go of it, and I don't know if it was I can't remember. He said why. I think it was maybe health reasons. Where is why they're living here to begin with. They both actually lived in the city and moved out to this town because of her, because of something that happened with her. It's either health or something transpired. I'm not sure what it is, but he is very protective of her and wants to make sure that she's okay and she's doing well. And she is aware of that, and she seems like she's okay with it. She's never done the guy. I wish he would leave me alone. You see them walking together and talking and stuff like that. They seem like they get along together fairly well. Sifu, she is an amazing character, and I kind of wish that she was romanceable because I absolutely love her. Sifu is the town, I would say, blacksmith. She has a forge. She's got the what do you call it, the an anvil in her shop, and the fire and the whatnot. And she was, I think, former military or former something, because she has regaled us with stories of her, like her hunting and her fighting and her. She was a warrior of some kind before she started doing what she does now. But yeah, the more I find out about her, the more I like her. She's an awesome character. Okay, so next in the list is Tamala. We actually just met Tamala. Didn't even realize. Sifu's your goal ship. Yeah, nice. Very cool. We just met Tamala, and it says you don't know much about her, that she lives alone in the woods. What I've gathered so far is I believe Tamala is a witch. She seems to be up to no good. She is very flirty. Like the literal first time we talked to her, she threw I think at least 4 innuendos into the conversation we had. I was like, wow, okay, she's just not pulling any punches at all. She is my current romance character. She is my interest. I am trying to get our friendship to scale up as quickly as possible. Yeah, she's a cutie. I like her. Next is Tish. Tish was formerly the person that I had as a love interest, because she's one of the few that you can actually have as a love interest. However, it turned out the more I was listening to Reth and Tish talking and stuff like that, I got the impression that probably wasn't a path to follow. I think, yeah, I don't think there would be a connection there. But yeah, she's an interesting character. She is a designer. She makes furniture. She is constantly asking us to grab her things. Heartwood plank. Oh, that's expensive. She often asks us to get expensive things for her. But yeah, she any of the stuff that you want to decorate your house with, you basically go to her shop and get it. And then the last character here, Zeki or Zeki, who is actually a very large cat, like a human-sized cat. It says Zeki is a cute little guy who works at the general store. Zeki is like a 5 foot tall cat who appears to be dabbling in things that he probably shouldn't be. He appears to have a black market underneath his store. And yeah, he is up to a lot. He's got a lot of stuff going on. Most of it is probably illegal. But yeah, Zeke is an interesting character. So those are the NPCs. To the best of my knowledge, that's all of them. There could be more. I don't know. I'm guessing as this progresses, some people will come and go as the game continues. And then there's a whole rack of accomplishments of things that you can... Oh, let it load. Let it load. There we go. I haven't even looked at half of these because I'm not entirely sure. You know, I'm not playing to do the accomplishments. I'm more just doing the quests and following the storyline because it's really fascinating. But some of these I've completed, like this one. You know what I want. Oh, give 40 weekly gifts. Okay. So yeah, I haven't really been paying much attention to these. However, you'll notice that some of these do have what appears to be like a trophy or an item next to them. And I'm gonna look really quick because I got one. Yeah, okay, it is. When you complete these, you get the trophy that's next to it. Because last night, it shocked me. I got a giant, the Kalimia Hunters mounted Sernuk. A Sernuk is what they call the deer, the alien deer. But I have hunted every kind of Sernuk there is. I've gotten all of them, and so I got this very large deer head that is now mounted in my house. So yeah, so when you get these accomplishments, if there's something next to the title, you get that as an achievement award or whatever. And so yeah, there's a bunch of those. And then events. This just appeared like yesterday or the day before, and it still just says coming soon. So I don't know what that is, but I'm sure we'll find out soon. So, earlier I said I wanted to grab... I need to go back through this list really quick. There was a couple of these that I needed to... Okay, the rice seed, I do have that in my inventory. Let's see... Who was it? There was another one I saw... I was like, oh, I need to remember to put that into my... Oh. No, I don't have the recipe for that yet. I can't make that. Striped chapatail. I don't have that. I have a spotted one, but not a striped one. A radiant sunfish. I don't know where to get that. I'll have to look. Don't have that. I got her taken care of. Come on, catch up with me. Seafood. No. Oh, was it this? The heartwood plank. Maybe that's what I needed. Now let's go in here. Was that what I needed to grab? Let's go here. Heartwood plank. One of those. Okay, I've got that to give her. We'll put that up here. Backbone of the community. 2 glass planes, 5 silver ore. I thought you said you needed Cernak meat. I do. I've got... Oh no, I need Chappa meat. Or was it Cernak as well? Because the Chappa meat, I need one with a star. This is one of the what do you call it? Not dynamic. Mechanics of the game that I'm not terribly fond of. The difference between a starred version and a non-starred version. Like you can catch a garden snail, or you can catch a garden snail with a star. And they take up separate slots in your, like here, you can have carrots, or you can have carrots with a star, and those take up separate kinds of slots because they're considered separate items. I'm not a big fan of it. Every time I keep getting star things, I keep selling them and getting rid of them because they're just taking up an extra slot. Like here, I have 30 potatoes. Well, 3 of them have a star on them, so they don't go into that stack. Yeah, so for this one, over on the side there, the everybody wins. I've got the 2 wild garlic, I've got the 2 potatoes, and I got the oily anchovy. I just need the star chappa meat. So I guess when we get out into the real world, we will start looking for... We'll hunt some chappa. Okay, so I need to talk to Tish. I need to see Chain. This I can't do yet. And that backbone of the community I can't do because I don't have enough silver. But outside of that, we can, now that I've talked for over an hour, we can actually get out into the world and play. Alright, we will leave our home area. Do. Inventory filling fast? Check Zicky's general store for a new bag. Yeah, a very, it's a Fendi bag or Gucci or Prada or something. 5,000 gold for that backpack. And running and jump. And we will sail into town. There we go. Here. Oh, getting kind of glitchy. That's the library, my favorite place in town, if it wasn't for the stereotypical librarian, who seems to hate me. This is Tish's furniture store. So we are going to go in and... Oh, Tish changed clothes. Oh, look at her. She's all in green now. Oh, wait, come back. I need to talk to you.
Nice to see a new face.
Hey, Tish. Let's see. Chat with Tish. I'm just so happy you're here. Seeing your face makes me smile harder than getting a new pair of shoes. Oh, it says we can't... Oh, wait, we're still talking to her. And that's saying something because I like shoes a lot. We won't ask her to be our ship because we don't have enough of a relationship with her. But we can give her... You can see the little thumbs up here next to the inventory item. We can give her the item she's asking for. I think this wood wants to be a table or maybe an armoire. It's not my job to design the furniture after all. I just get rid of all the extra bits of wood, keeping each plank from reaching its full potential. Okay, sure.
Hope you have a wonderful day.
You too, Tish. Tish is cool. And so, yeah, we can look around. They have some really cool furniture in here and stuff. Like that nightstand. That nightstand is 760 gold. Oof. Raven. I really like the Ravenwood set. All that stuff's really pretty. Moonstruck. Tamala has like Ravenwood and Moonstruck stuff in her. And I think it's funny that Moonstruck, it reminds me of the movie Moonstruck. The main character Cher in Moonstruck. It actually reminds me more of what was that movie Cher was in? Where the 3 women and Jack Nicholson was the devil. Was it? That wasn't Practical Magic. It was the other one. I can't remember what it was. That was such a great movie. What was that? Oh, there's Gina. We can go talk to her really quick.
I've got so much to tell you.
Fascinating. Oh, sorry, just making some quick observations. Can I help you? Chat? So far, I've cataloged over 100 books from the old library. Unfortunately, only a few are in good enough condition to be translated. We can't give her any more presents.
Science waits for no one.
This person has paid for their costume, and when you pay for a costume, you get a cat that follows you around all over the place. And it is so heckin' cute. It'll just run around after you everywhere you go. Yeah, so that's kind of a neat thing you can do. That is the general store. That person is just staying there holding a bow. Let's say hi. Yay! See, people are friendly. This is the general store. Zeki isn't in here, so we are going to go ahead and use the lucky box. And we got, if you can see, the first item in my inventory there is whatever we got. Let's take a look. Ooh, it was a silver bar. Are you kidding me? Nice. We just got a bar of silver out of a gumball machine. Take the money and run. Okay, who else did... Oh, we needed to talk to Chain. Let's look at our map and see where he is. So here's the map, and you can see all the icons where all the characters are. Chain is... Oh, he's not at the temple. Where is he? Oh, is he out here at the dragon? No. He's not at home. Oh, let's zoom in a little bit. Oh, we are almost zoomed in all the way. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Oh, let's see if I can get my... Someone's walking right in front of him. If I can get my cursor on him, I can lock in. There we go. And when you lock in on somebody like that, now if you look up at the top of my screen, right in the middle, when I turn, you can see it like tracks him. So all I have to do is just keep walking towards that circle, and I'll run into him eventually. But he is in the tavern. This is the inn. There's Hassian. Friendly guy. There's Chain.
I'm always here if you ever need guidance.
I was just settling in for my evening meditation. Care to join me? There are 4 orders of sages in Palian tradition. The brothers of earth and air, the brothers of rite and ritual, the brothers of moons and stars, and the brothers of writ and word. They each have a special role to play, but between you and me, the brothers of moon and stars always have their heads in clouds. I love that this game just constantly throws little jokes in. It's so awesome. My apologies, just a little monastic humor there. That was pretty funny. Okay, we are going to give him what he has asked for. I am honored by your generosity.
Feel free
No
to
problem, sir.
return anytime.
Thank you, Chain. All right. There is Kenley, the mayor.
As long as you do your best, that's good enough.
Nice to see you out enjoying life in Kilima. I'm a bit embarrassed to admit, but I sampled one of your tomatoes before I sent it to my sister. Sir! It had the perfect mixture of tangy and umami flavors that made my taste buds absolutely dance. Well, I'm glad you liked it, but you shouldn't
Don't
steal,
tell
sir.
Essie
That's...
you saw me.
Yeah, don't tell Eshe. Oh, he pronounced it Eshe. Okay. He pronounced his wife with the E. So he said Eshe. So that is how we will pronounce it. We stand saying people's names properly. There's Ashura.
Good to see you.
Ashura says, make the most out of each day, my friend. If you want sports, you'll have to go into Bahari. My wife used to drag me there what felt like every cycle to watch the local round ball team. Round ball. Do we have anything to give him? No, I don't think he's got an open request.
I'll see you around.
Yes, sir. All right. Let's see who else is here. Oh, the Zeki's here. This is the store, the general manager of the store.
Anything fun going on?
No, you big giant cat with 4 ears. My prices are out of this world. Have a seat and stay a while, kid. The conversation's so good it'll take your mind off Ref's cooking. Jeez. People are always happy to poke fun at Ref's cooking.
He'll be back.
Oh, he's got an exclamation mark over his head. He's got a quest for us.
Money.
Hey, human, you seem like the trustworthy sort. Can I count on you to keep a secret? Of course. Not really. Sure. Sure? That's a bummer. I was really hoping you could spread the word about a little business venture I've got going on the side to help your human friends. As you know, I've set up shop in the tunnels under the village for, antiques from the human era and other hard-to-acquire items. And by hard-to-acquire items, he means they're illegal. I was hoping you could spread the word by giving a couple flyers out. But be careful, only give them to the right folks, okay? Wouldn't want the mayor or the magistrate sniffing around. Sir, the mayor is standing 5 feet away from us. Are you... What is wrong with you? I hear there's fish in these waters worth its weight in gold. Okay, so he just gave us a new item that he's looking for this week. Bring me back such a fish, and you'll be rewarded with with gratitude. Yeah,
Gotta get back to my planning.
I'm sure. Who's back here? Oh, Sifu's back here.
So
Hi.
there I was.
Even the most cunning hunter needs a helping hand every once in a while. You hear me? If you ever need help, all you have to do is ask. I hear Kalari's been complaining about me working late into the night. So I've decided to do the mature thing and work louder later into the night. Oh boy.
Now, where'd I put my hammer?
Yeah, that's gonna cause problems. That's gonna cause problems. Like she needs to be any madder about anything. There you go. Make the librarian mad. That's a good idea. Who's... Alright, we already talked to both of them. We have to hand out these flyers. Hey, human. I can't give the flyer to them? Okay, so I can only give it to NPCs. So let's give one to Chain, since he's right here.
Life
Wait,
is
come back.
all about balance.
How do I...
Farewell, child of Embra.
How do I give it to him? Okay, hold on. Let's try giving it to Hecla.
Do
No.
you require assistance?
Greetings, human. For humans in Majuri, the night is dimmer than today, but for Galders, it is brighter. The flow emitted by the twin wells of the moon are much brighter than the light provided by the sun. Okay, I also can't interact with her.
Tell me if you require anything.
I require to give these flyers to somebody so I can get this off my list. Okay, so Kaleri and Eloisa is in here. Kaleri, oh, it's 10 o'clock. They're all going to start going to bed. Always expect the unexpected. Chat with Eloisa. People often ask why I spend so much time researching my theories. I suppose if I can prove what I believe is true, then people will not always look to me as if I'm crazy. I can respond, I don't think you're crazy. Or I can say, people are afraid of things they don't understand. People are afraid of things they don't understand. That's why my work is so important. I only do this research to protect the village and the people. If I can help them learn the truth, they will not have to be afraid anymore. Okay, maybe we can give her one. Ooh, I bet they'll have stuff in there to help me hunt down the Bright Eyes. Who knows what she's talking about at this point. Thanks, tmaaz. See, it used my name there. Okay, so we gave one to her.
Bring me
Exit
back
dialogue.
any strange things you find.
Gina's in here, but I don't think we can give her one.
Oh, someone to bounce ideas off of.
Yeah, she's grayed out. I'm sorry if I'm staring at you. It's just part of my research process.
Don't be a stranger.
I love her accent. She just randomly has an accent every once in a while. I'm assuming that they recorded her voice parts in different settings because it seems like she randomly, like, she'll randomly have a New Jersey accent and then she doesn't again later. It's kind of funny. All right, so we went in there. Let's see, what other characters can we give this to? We already got all them. Oh, we can give one to Gel. He's in his shop right now. Let's go down to the clothing shop. We'll talk to Gel. Hey, Gel, what's going on, dude?
Good company is
Whoop.
always welcome.
Good company is always welcome. Wonderful to see your joyful visage, tmaaz. It's nice to see a kindred spirit out tonight. What do you say to stopping for a moment and helping me contemplate the darkness of the soul? Pardon? I'm telling you, I think this guy's a vampire. Let's give him a flyer. A sale on magic items? Well, I suppose I could always look there to find something to inspire my art.
Farewell, fair traveler.
Yeah, Gel, you go have a nice walk around the island while you're not sleeping. Did I mention I have garlic in my pocket? Just for no reason whatsoever that I would mention that at all. And if you were of the mindset to buy clothing, eventually these mannequins here will actually have the designs on them where you can just walk up and you'll be able to pick clothes. Right now, the way it's set up is you have to come over here to one of these changing rooms. And when you go in there, you can alter what you're wearing. Like you can put on glasses, hats if you purchased a hat, various different clothing. You can wear makeup, or like I guess have eyelashes. I put this on my character because I felt like he didn't have eyelashes, so I gave him a lid liner. And then your glider, apparently you can get this glider with a cat on it. I just have the regular one. And then if you go to the store, here's where you can actually spend like real money and buy. They just have tons of different outfits. And they keep changing. Like, look at these costumes they have. They've got like Elizabethan clothing. They've got these cute like onesies. You can dress like a literal backpacker, which I think is really cool. Some of these outfits look like something straight out of the Fifth Element. You can dress almost like a, I wouldn't say a pirate, but a that same kind of era of clothing there. The glitterati, you can dress in like fancy clothes with bow ties and whatnot. Spring flare, there's sports vests, business clothes. The collegiate clothes I think are pretty cool for like a formal occasion. I dig that. There's buccaneer clothes where you can actually dress like a pirate. You can dress like a bard. Sky captain, you can dress like a steampunk. I am half tempted just because of my character to get this, the builder costume. Not this one. I mean, you know, take the hat off, put on a white shirt. Yeah, like that. Like that. That's... Look, guys, it's me. That's really funny. But yeah, so that's how you buy clothing. And okay, we'll go back. We'll go back. There we go. Okay. All right. So, we don't need anything here. We've got one more flyer to get rid of. Who is out and about? Dahlia, no. Who do we want to give it to? We already gave one to Eloise. Tish is sleeping. Let's give it to Ashura. He'll probably call the authorities on Zeki. Oh wait, can I don't know if I can give it to him or not.
Another beautiful day.
Oh yeah, I can. Good to see you again. Here. Oh, it looks like Zeki's getting bolder with his extracurriculars. I typically mind my own business with this sort of thing, but I would keep better tabs on what sort of company I keep if I were you. See? Very, very much a parental figure. You might land yourself in some trouble if you keep along this path.
Try not to work too hard out there.
Yeah, he like most doesn't trust Zeki. Zeki very much rides a very fine line between running the general store and getting busted for his black market that he has underneath. Let's see. Oh, it's 1:30 in the morning. We could actually go down to the black market. Because it will be open. Zeki was kind enough to give us a key to sneak through and get there the fast way. Through this hidden bookshelf. And there he is.
You want something?
What do you want? I handed out your flyers. Thanks, pal. I owe you one. It's time I finally shared all I have to offer with the world.
See you around.
Yep, didn't pay us. Oh, Reth is down here too. Wow.
Oh, hey.
Let me guess, you were just dying to see me. Just a shipment of Dari cloves. Have you ever tried them? They really round out the meaty flavor of Chappa stews. But they're so rare, buying a bundle costs more than the whole rest of the stew. Alas, I still haven't found a great substitute. Let me know if you get any ideas. I'll reward you handsomely. Oh, and we can see what he wants as a present this week. Sifu's always clearing out my stock of Cernic meat. Could you bring me some more before she breaks something? Again? Oh, that's Chappa meat.
Sorry, can't stand chat.
Alright, and so these are the things that are for sale down here. There's a makeshift rug for 790 gold. A homestead runner. A capital chic rug. Rage Against the Arcade Machine. That's fantastic. That machine costs 60,000 gold. Wow. Homestead medium frame, $5,000. Ravenwood medium frame, $10,000. Too rich for my blood. Jeez. Alright, let's head back upstairs. We will slip out of the store here. Large backpack, $5,000. Ugh. That's so expensive. Okay, well, we are going to stand here for just a minute. And we're going to look at, let's zoom out. Okay, nobody has an icon next to them like they're in a hurry to talk to us. Most people you can see are sleeping. They have the little Z's next to them. So we're going to go through really quick. We're going to look at our relationships again. Okay, so he needs a stickleback fish. Let's see, what does Ani need? Oof, we're dragging. What is going on? Ani's taken care of. Badru needs... He needs this extra fertilizer, but to get that, I have to pay him for a rather expensive recipe to be able to make that. Okay, Kaleri doesn't need anything. Chain is taken care of. Dahlia is taken care of. Sorry. Delilah. I keep saying Dahlia because that's what I've been calling her this whole time. Einar is okay. Eloise. I need to look up and see where the cicadas are. I'm not sure what... I haven't run into one of those yet. Eshe is good. Hassian's good. Hekla's good. Hodari needs that Cernic stew, and I don't have the recipe for it. Okay, Jel wanted this striped tail. Gina wants that radiant sunfish, so I need two things I need to go fishing for. A garden ladybug. I don't know if I've seen one of those. Kenyatta's taken care of. Nehru needs a wagon wheel. Again, something I have to fish for. So maybe we need to go fishing. Oh, that's what it was. You were right, James. You were you were right. You remembered it, and I totally forgot this because I kept looking at the second slot instead of the first one. Reth needed Cernic meat. So I need to hunt a Cernic really quick. Sifu is good. Tamala is good. Tish is good. Come on. And Zeki wants a golden salmon. Oof. Alright, so we got fishing to do. So, let's... We'll stand over here kind of out of the way as people run by or run through us, as the case may be. Where are we going to fish? let's we'll turn around and we'll just go back to the back dock of the inn. We'll fish off the back dock. Inn over there. There we go. Got kind of turned around there for a second. Hi, sir. All right. Not seeing any ripples. Much like Fortnite, when there is a particular fish, you will see a pointed, like a circular ripple in the water, and if you can nail that ripple with your fishing line, I forget what if it means the chances are better that you get the fish, or better if you for like a fish you need. I don't remember exactly what the connotation is. I don't remember. Not seeing any ripples in the water here. Let's maybe look a little further down the stream. No, this isn't fishable here. In fact, we could just walk in the water. It's shallow here. Alright, let's continue on down this way. Get down to a more fishable area. Oh, we could go out here. Wait, is this... the ocean... It's going to change the fish that we can catch if we do the ocean instead of... Oh, there's a flower down here we can grab. These sell pretty well. Those don't. These do. I have an overabundance of these. Doing a little gathering. We don't need any bugs. Oh, it's funny that we stopped here. This is actually the location of the chest that I ended up having to look to see if it was even achievable. Right out there, right on the center of the screen, that little tiny green rock out there, there was a chest sitting on that. And I was like, and I kept trying to jump from here to that piece of driftwood out there. And what would happen, it may still do it, I don't know. When I would run up to it and jump, it was almost like it had a barrier on top of it that wouldn't let me land on it. And it kept pushing me off to the side. So watch, I run, jump, bonk. Do you see how I went past it? It's like I hit it and then slid off to the side. Run, jump. Yep, bonk, float up. And so the one way that I found to get on there was you have to super run. So run, super run. Oh, no, I still bounced off of it. Like that. But I had to watch that video to figure out that that's what you had to do. So anyway, so yeah, little tidbit, if you're playing the game and you're trying to figure out how to get to that chest, that's how you do it. Alright, so we're walking, we're looking for a ripple in the water, which means that there are fish directly in that vicinity. Not seeing anything here. Watch out for the broken boards. There we go. You got some plants down here we can gather. Looking out into the water. Aha! That's what I was talking about right there, that circular ripple. And so, right in the middle of it. I was actually a little off. It was a gillifin, the most common fish on the island. Great. And there are multiple ways you can fish. You can fish just using your hook with no bait, or you can use a worm, which will get you. What is it? A better chance? What does it say? Attached to your rod to attack. Oh, it attracts a different fish. So when you use bait, you can get a different fish. There are also various kinds of bait that you can use. I believe there are glowworms and other kinds of whatnot that you can add. This this drain here, this drain pipe, it's not actually a drain pipe if you walk up to it. It says the sewers. It connects to that black market shop. It's a hidden passageway. But you didn't hear it from me. Oh. That bug flew away so quick I didn't even have a chance to see what it was. Do we have any fish out here? Not seeing any ripples. Not seeing any ripples. Let's go to the old busted dock here. Not seeing any ripples in the water. No. There's another flower out there. That sounds like a... Oh, there's a ripple. Right there. Ooh, that was just about dead on. I should have used bait. Yeah, I should have used bait. It's another gillifin. Darn it. Should have used bait. Could have potentially got a better fish. Alright, let's grab some of this stuff. It'll be good to sell. What is that? It's just a cricket. We got a flower out here in the water. No. There's a surnuk up there. Oh, it bounced off the rock. Oh, come on. That was a quality shot. Good grief, where'd he go? He just like... he just noped out. It was like completely... Whoa, I am staggering really hard. What is going on? There he is. As soon as I pulled my bow, he ran. Did he go over the edge? I think he went over the edge. I don't think I can get down to him. Yeah, he despawned. He went over the edge. Alright, we'll grab that. Let's put our bow away. I'm not seeing any ripples down there along the beach. I heard that. What is that? Oh, it's another cricket. Not seeing any ripples down there. And we can go ahead and try to fish anyway. Whoop. Nope, dragonfly. Don't need a dragonfly. I need a cicada. But I honestly, I don't think I've seen one this entire game. I'm not sure where to get them. Oh, there's a ripple. Okay, so we're going to line ourselves up to get that ripple there. And we're going to switch to using bait. Alright, let's get into a better position here. No. No, that's a bad position too. I think this is as good as it's gonna get. Oh. Dead center. And we caught a chest. That's a first. We caught a waterlogged chest. Yeah, my first waterlogged chest. That's the first time that's happened. What was in it? Open this mysterious chest to receive the prize inside. Okay, when you find a chest, it takes everything out. So if we leave it in there, we don't waste any more slots. It also looks like the gillyfin icon is glitched. It's showing up as a blank square. I'll probably report that later once I get done with stream. Let the guys know. Let the developers know. Shouldn't say guys. Developers. Some of the best developers I know are women. I work with some of the best developers I know who are women. Alright, we're gonna try it again. Oh. Let's overshot. There we go. Ooh, that was almost dead on. Oh, look how close I am to the center. Alright, what are we going to get this time? Fingers crossed it's something we need. Ooh, this one's fighting. Holy cow. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Sir, chill. That was a largemouth bass. That's the first time we caught one of those. Not what we needed. Is it? Is it my imagination, or is there something glowing in the water out there? Use the camera. Right there. Oh, it's the reflection from the metal on that thing. Yeah, okay. It was just the way the sun was hitting it. It looked like there was something glowing in the water out there. I was like, ooh, glowing? That means we can go get it. I gotta... you can't actually swim in this game. Well, here, I'll show you. Oh, it is really staggering hard. If you walk out into the water, you drown. And it puts you back on land. So like here, if I just walk out here into the water, the screen goes dark and boom, you're back on land. Walk into the water, screen goes dark, boom, you're on land. Oh, no, another dragonfly. Let's switch to our bow. And we're gonna kind of just slowly take in our surroundings here. Oh. Good grief, it's quiet out here. Oh. That's what I thought. Missed. Dang it. He took off. That was a chappa. Spicy sprouts. That's what Tamara needed from us. Or Tamala? Tamala. That's funny they said Tamara. I actually, years and like decades ago, I worked with somebody with the name Tamara. Yeah, it was a long time ago. That's back when I lived. Well, I didn't live in this area. I was. Heard that. Is that a stink bug? Yeah, it's a stink bug. The stink bug and the ladybugs look very similar. There's another cricket. Don't need any more of those. At least right now, I'm not on a quest for those. This is Badu's farm. By the way, I just realized we're right by it. You'll often find him out here in the field. There is a grain silo. There is a barn, which we can't enter yet. I'm assuming at some point we'll be able to enter it. If you look behind the barn there, right above my head, there's a treehouse. That's Ani's treehouse, their son. He has his own treehouse. There is Delilah, the one of the two owners of this farm.
It's been a hard day, but nothing a good chinwag can't cure.
I love that she has a somewhat Irish accent, it sounds like. What brings you back to the old farm? Just a chat. I love my husband, but between you and me, sometimes his attempts to lighten the mood around here get exhausting. I mean, can't we just have a serious Oh, because he always makes puns and stuff like that. Okay. Pretending we aren't in trouble doesn't mean we magically won't be. Oof. Ooh, that got heavy all of a sudden. Whoop. Why does it say I don't have anything in my inventory? Okay, is it glitching? Why can't I access my inventory? I wonder if we're about to disconnect from the server. Rats.
I need a wee bit of rest at the moment, dear.
Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry. Yeah, for some reason I couldn't access my inventory. It's making me wonder if the game's glitching or if they're shutting the servers down for maintenance. Yeah, because I was noticing like playability, it's staggering. I need to eat something. Let's see. 261. Let's see, what do I have? That's 3, so that's too much. 250, that'll work. I'll have a steak dinner. There we go. I am back up to full focus. Let's put our bow away. Is Badru inside? No, nobody's inside. So yeah, this is the inside of a typical, the farmhouse at the very least. Lots of crates all over the place, which is interesting. But it's a cozy house. I like it. Okay, Delilah's walking away. I hear a bug nearby. Let's switch to our bug catching. Let's slow walk. Is that a... I think that's a stink bug. Yeah, it's a spotted stink bug. Darn it. There's another one. Bug catching is now at level 5. I don't know where to find a ladybug. Yeah, I can find those spotted... Those stink bugs are everywhere. I can't find a ladybug, it seems like. I probably just need to look somewhere else. I bet they probably live somewhere specific. Oh, Ani is up here. It looks like he wants to talk to us. You can see up in the radar bar up there, it's got the 3 dots next to it, but it's yellow, which means that they are looking to have a conversation with us. Oh, just a cricket. Oh, he's kind of far away, too. Let's go this way. Is he actually in the... No, he's behind the magistrate's building. Where is he? He doesn't usually go out this way. Yeah, this is odd for him to be out here. Ani, what's going on, buddy?
Didn't expect you.
Look at you, you're catching bugs left and right. You remind me of a younger me. How much younger could you be, sir? Dreaming of catching your first fire-breathing dragonfly, only to find yourself with a backpack full of butterflies. But don't worry, you can always sneak up on them using one of these new smoke candles. Recipe for a smoke candle is 1,000 gold. Emits a soothing smoke that lasts... Whoops. That's a typo. Emits a soothing smoke that lasts / prevents you from alerting bugs. Okay, so if I have that candle in my hand, the bugs don't know I'm coming up on them, maybe? Interesting. But that's a lot of money. Requires any 1 red meat, 1 emerald carpet moss, and 1 coral to make them. You know what? I think I have one of these already that was gifted to me. Let's actually see how well it works before we go spending that kind of cash. Hopefully your mom won't make you get rid of the dragonfly because she's scared it's gonna burn down the house. That's funny. We'll chat with him a little more. Did you know there's this cave near my house that makes blueberries disappear? What? It's true. Leave them there and they're like magically gone.
Huh?
I keep trying to see what kind of critter is eating them, but I can't find it. I think it might be a guy. I don't think it's a ghost at all. Yeah, see, the inventory's something's wonky. Yeah. Something's
Gotta run.
wonky.
Mom's calling.
Okay, honey. There's no cave by their house. They live here. Wait a second. Is that the... Does he mean this? If he means this, the monster eating his blueberries is Gina, because that's one of her research areas. That's really funny. I wonder if that's what he's talking about. That's the only cave that I know of. Well, you know what? Let's head over there. Let's look. I mean, we're out and about anyway. We got to do some fishing and some hunting. We need to catch a Cernak and a Choppa. I love how you can get that little extra air time. Whoop, excuse me, sorry. Didn't mean to run through you. Cause an existential crisis there. Go around this way, cross the bridge. Here she is. Eshe. Let's have a chat with her. She hates us.
A magistrate is always at the service of her people.
Oh, now you say that now, but as soon as we go away, you're gonna change your tune. I suppose I could spare you a few seconds of my time. If you come to reflect on the beauty of the sunset, you should go and bother Kenley with your nonsense. See? She hates us. He can drone on for hours about the beauty of a burlap sack dancing in the wind. Why don't you find that endearing?
City Hall is always there to help.
Oh yeah, I can feel it in my bones. Let's go down to the lake here. We got some fishing opportunities. Ooh, that's dead center. Ooh, we got a fighter. Holy cow. Holy, yeah, this one's, oh, whoa. Oh, that was the golden salmon we needed. Nice. That was fortuitous. Let's run over to this side of the lake. Excuse me, tree. There we go. Oh, inventory full. What am I gonna get rid of... I can eat this fish. There we go. Now we got an open slot. Alright, let's scoot up a little closer. Oh, overshot it. Let's back up a little bit. Just inside the edge. It'll count. Is that another one? It got away. Man, those things move so fast. I bet because I already had one, it let it jump. Because I already had a golden salmon. Okay, so who wanted the golden salmon? We can just go ahead and get rid of that right now. It was Zeki. Alright, let's run over to the general store and give that to him. And hopefully he'll pay us for it. General store here. Missed. Hey, sir, how you doing? Guess what I got for you?
Try not to break stuff.
I heard from Badru you've got a green thumb. With his sense of humor, I'm surprised he wasn't being literal. Anyway, if you've got any veggies you'd like to sell, I'd be happy to take them off your hands. I can't access the inventory. No. Okay, hold on. Escape.
Sorry, Furball.
Sir, that was gross. Alright, let's... Here, hold on. We're gonna, yeah, we're gonna jump out and jump back in. We're glitching. I think something's wrong. So, while we are doing that, let's actually do this. Let's actually take a brief intermission here. We will just, give you a chance to stand up, stretch your legs, grab a drink, grab a snack, whatever you need to do. I am going to do the same thing. I'm going to give it a chance to exit out, and I will jump back into the game. And literally, it's just going to be like 2 minutes tops, and we will jump back into it. But we will be right back. right, we are back, and apologies that took a little bit longer than anticipated because I got up to grab another drink and realized that all the windows were still open in the house and it's completely dark outside. I was like, whoops. So I had to close everything up. Took just a second longer than I anticipated, but we should be back and ready to go here. So let's go ahead and flip the monitor around, and we'll go back to the gameplay and we'll jump back in. All right where we left off. Let's try. Where'd he go? Aha. He went over to the pub. He got off work. Went to the pub. Shouldn't be a big surprise. I mean, it's a fairly typical thing for people to do. Alright, let's see if the inventory fixed itself. There he is. How you doing, sir?
You want something? Ooh.
There we go. Right there. Oh, this is nice. I bet I could make a pretty gold piece off of this. Thanks, pal.
Remember, Zeki's prices can't be beat.
He literally didn't give us anything for that. Y'all. He literally didn't give us anything for that. He just... Okay, it was considered one of his weekly wants, so we gained friendship with him. It was then that we realized that what was really important is the friendships we made along the way. Why am I so salty about that? Okay, what were the other... Oh, we're still looking for Chappa meat. Did we end up getting... No, we still haven't found Cernic meat. We still need to do that. Hey, Reth. Wait. Did we have something for Reth? Hold on, quick. Quick. What did Reth want? Quick. Where is it? Okay, we need to talk to Tamala. The Cernic meat, that's what he wanted. Alright, let's run out back really quick here. See if we can find one. Hi. She's cute. Oh, well, hello there, ma'am. Bow. Oh. Chappa? Come on, be starred. Nope, only got a fur, no meat. It's wild garlic. I don't need any more wild garlic. Heard that. Be a star. Only the fur. Come on. Are you kidding me? Again, only the fur. What is going on? Shoot. Missed him. Survey says. Neat. Now we're overflowing. Chap on me. Okay, so this isn't starred. I can get rid of this. Move that up so we're not overflowing. And let's hide the bow quickly. Let's run back to the we'll run back to the words. They're hard. Run back to the tavern. Let's do it this way. Let's ping him that way. We don't have to. Easier to trace that way. Let's just go the quick way. Climb up the wall. Run through Tish's garden. Sorry about that. Oh, shoot. Gotta go around front. Oh, did he already go down to his room? No. Come on, dude. He's asleep. It's not even letting us knock on his door. What can I... Okay, so I got 2 of those and one of... I don't want the star. I can sell those. Let's go over to the store really quick and we'll sell this stuff that we don't want to keep. Just so we can get it out of our possession. Alright, go to the store, open the store. We're gonna sell those. Sell those. Sell those. Keep that. to keep all up. Sell that. Sell those. Sell those. Sell those. Alright, move that up there. Move that up there. Move that up there. Okay. That freed up some space. Alright. Most of that stuff we were going to sell anyway, literally, whether we were here or back at the house. Oh, he's moving, so he woke up. Where is he? Yeah, it said he's moving. Wait, is he... Where is he? Where did he go? I bet he's down in the tunnel. I will bet you dollars to donuts he is down in the tunnel. Let's go down into the black market. Oh, hi. Pay no attention to me. Just shopping. There he is.
Oh, hey. Ah.
So, how's life? Do you like my tattoos? A lot of people ask me if they mean something, which they totally don't. Funny story, I discovered after I got them that they bear a striking similarity to cartel tracking runes, which is just like a freakish coincidence. I'm totally not being tracked by the cartels. I'm just a regular guy with no weird affiliations with anything except soup. Huh. You know, my next tattoo should totally be soup related. Look, you didn't hear this from me, but Zeki really likes grilled fish. Maybe it's a he's a Grimalkin. Oh, so that's what a Grimalkin is. The cat with the 4 ears. I didn't know that's what he was. Okay, so he's not the same species as them. He's a Grimalkin. Okay. So present. Sunic meat, or Cernic. Hey, this is just what I needed to finish that recipe. I'm trying out something new this week. If you eat it later and hate it, just pretend you like it for me, okay?
I got my hands full right now.
Yeah, you do. That's pretty. Ranch house 99 acre rug. Ooh, it better be pretty for 3,500 gold. Makeshift Chappa hide rug. I have one of those. It didn't cost anywhere near that much.
Anything fun going on?
What do you want? So you cross any large bodies of water lately? After that fortune I read you, I'd be shaking in my boots if I was you. Oh, he's just mean.
Sorry.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Lucky coin costs 10 grand. Bamboo. Okay, so these are the things you can buy from the black market. Some wallpaper, fireworks, which are illegal. So yeah, there's some home furnishings that you're not supposed to have. A lucky coin, which he values at 10,000. Zeki's. That guy, I tell you. Let's cut through. We're gonna go out through the sewer door because we still have to hunt. Hi, we totally weren't just in the sewer. Pay no attention to us. That's a dragonfly. Let's get our bow out. Aha. Need it with a star. That's it. We did it. Return to Nio. That was the missing piece of the puzzle. Where is Nio? That's Delilah. Is he out at the farm? Yeah, he's out at the farm. Because we have a quest to fill, we may be able to wake him up. We'll put our bow away. These things here are night moths. They're very slow moving and easy to catch. You only get like a gold coin for them, I think. They're basically they're of no monetary value. There are some Sernuk. They're very pretty if you just watch from a distance. And don't disturb them and don't try to shoot them. Alright, coming up to the family farm. See, it's little details like this. We're like walking along, everything's fine. And then you come up by this lamp, and there's moths hanging out in the lamplight. Just little stuff like that. I love when they pay attention to the details like that. It's so awesome. Oh, just smacked into that tree. Okay, he's inside the house. Why is that person just... Did you... Hi. Just saying hi. Try to be friendly with people. Alright, let's see if we can wake him up. It looks like somebody else is doing the same thing. Yay, we can wake him up.
Man, I'm working up a sweat.
Is it just me or are we seeing a lot of each other? I've got the stuff. You do? Oh man, they look fresh too. This is perfect. tmaaz. Thanks, I really mean that. You're a good neighbor. Everybody wins. Quest completed. I'll let you know how the contest goes. And here, take these seeds for your trouble. Let's find out what his gift is. If you're looking for a gift for my mom, you can't go wrong with a channel catfish. Fried catfish is her favorite dish to make. And my favorite dish to eat. Wait, is that for her or for you? Huh. I've been trying to improve my workout ever since Kenyatta mentioned I look slimmer. Okay. Not that it was true. I took my shirt off and flexed just to prove her wrong. Okay. Chad, whatever you say. Oh. I waved. Jeez. Oop. And then you just How dare you? He just made them run and hide. Oh well. I guess this is as good a time as any to check our stats and see what are we carrying. We still have a potato and some garlic. Oh, we need to talk to Tamala. Maybe we should head over to the other side. All right, so we'll run into town. We'll sell the things we don't need here. He gave us 10 bags of tomato seeds. Wow. That was generous. Oh, it's morning. Everybody's coming out. What is this sparkly thing flying towards us? Oh, it was just a common butterfly.
How are your crops doing?
Hey, Badru, how are you?
Huh?
I'd say it's time for me to get an award for all this farming. Why, you ask? Here it comes. Because I'm outstanding in my field, y'all. Oh, that's awesome. Do we have anything for him? No.
Call
sir.
me an orange, because I'll see you around.
Oh, sir. All right, so we are here at the farm. And the kid said he leaves blueberries by the cave. So we're right here at the farm. Okay, screen's getting awfully jittery again. Excuse me? What are we standing on? What? There is a collision box here. And there's nothing here. Okay, that's weird. Giant sheer rock face cliff. No. Person's just standing there. Okay, that's the beach. No cave. There's the pond down there. There's a path that goes nowhere. Up there, maybe? Too high to climb this way. We have to go around. Yeah, this is a lower ledge. Yeah, he's got to be talking about this. This isn't a cave. What is that? Place blueberries here. Oh, it's a quest of some kind. Okay. Where in the world are we going to get blue? Oh. Hold on. Let's go down to the farmer's market. And let's buy where's the blueberries? He's only got vegetables here, no fruit. Well, I mean, you know, you could argue the whole tomato thing, but so where do we get the... Can we pick them? Are there blueberry bushes around here? Okay, we can't pick them. Can we buy them from him? Oh, he has recipes for apple trees and blueberry bushes. But not the items themselves. Maybe the general store? Maybe the general store. I kind of went around the long way there. Not kinda, I did. I went around the long way there. Alright, what do we got? Smoke bombs, chocolate, seeds, mushrooms. Oh, I need that. Flour, butter, eggs, cooked vinegar, salt, flowers, meat, hide. No blueberries. Okay. you doing? um, hold on. Where's Badu? There we go. Let's, wait, why didn't it ping him? Go to the map. There we go. The man, the myth, the legend. That fertilizer we just picked up at the store is a item it's one of his friend items that we need to get for him. And if you're wondering how I'm remembering all of that, I'm not. I'm actually keeping a detailed list because there's no way I could remember all this.
Hey there! Whoop!
Fancy running into you today. And that. Oh, the sweet smell of fertilizer. Thank you. This is the best piece of crap you could have given me. Sir.
Oh, I see you're hailing it a day for now.
Oh boy. That man and his jokes. Oh, I said we were going to go to the other side. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to our map and we are going to pinpoint the door and we're going to run. Let's go up on top of the cliff and fly. Zoom. Whee. And he said, whee. And then he hit a tree. Because he doesn't have a pilot's license. And we're running. And we're running. Taking a slight detour to stay on the path here because it's easier. And come around the corner. There's Sifu's house. Beautiful waterfalls. And we'll cut through past the big tree. Chase the Sernuk. Not intentionally, but he's in front of us, so what are you going to do? Alright. And through the gate we go to the other side. Welcome to the other side of the map. We're here at the gate. This is the other half of the map, which I would say it's actually quite a bit larger than the other map. But that is where we're going, to Tamala's house. So we are going to cut through. I usually make it over that. it is quicker to go this way. Because we can go up the side of the mountain. Yeah. Come on. Because we have to cut through here because there's only... because of the way the building is situated, the aqueduct, you can only get through in like 2 places to the other side of the map. There's this giant aqueduct in the middle of the humans left behind. And so we have to get through the doorway of this giant aqueduct. Here we go. And now we're on the other side. That's a garden snail. I have several of those. And we're running, and we're running. Yeah, this way's quicker. I believe. Whoa. Kind of glitched there on the steps for a bit. And then come up here and launch. And we'll run through the tunnel. And here we are at Tamala's house. Okay, I may or may not have a crush on the player in the game. Yeah. Just because she has like the coolest house with all the cool furniture and cool interior and candles that make like blue smoke and spark. And does she have any... I didn't think to check and see if she had any recipes in here. If people have a recipe book sitting out and they leave it sitting out, you can read it and learn a new recipe. That is her bedroom. If we try to go in, it will tell us we're not allowed because we don't have the key. And again, it's acting weird. It's not letting me hit the F key. So let's go talk to her. Hence why I said I think she's a witch. There's a cauldron in the fireplace, and there's magic sparks flying out of it. Maybe it's just really spicy soup. Hey, Tamala, how you doing?
Glad you stumbled into little me.
She's such a flirt. I knew you couldn't stay away for too long. I brought the spice sprouts.
Ooh.
Spice sprouts, thank the dragon. This is just what the healer ordered. However can I repay you? I have a couple ideas. But I'd love to hear your thoughts. Money always works, or tell me what you really need this for. What do we say? Let's see if she'll be honest with us. Tell me what you need this for. My cough didn't fool you, huh? I suppose my mother was right. I could have never made a living on the stage, no matter how stunning my visage. My secret is out. I use spice sprouts as part of my nightly beauty routine. Look at the eyebrow. She is absolutely lying to us. You'll keep the secret between us, won't you? Keep what secret between us? The fact that you're telling us lies? I couldn't imagine the shame if any of the villagers knew I had to hide my wrinkles. Oh, look at us. I'll never tell, or you don't need beauty cream. I think it's far too early in this for us to be hitting on her. We're totally going to hit on her. I know you're just trying to flatter me. But you know what they say, flattery will get you everywhere. Yeah, we'll keep chatting with her. Don't stare so much, darling. I know I'm beautiful, but it's really bad form. All right.
I can't really faff around all day.
Faff about. Oh, wow. She accused us of faffing about. I'm hurt. I'm also wondering if this bug in her plants is something I can catch. Right there. Oh, that's just one of the light up. We've got those. I thought maybe it was one of the ladybugs, which I can't seem to find. Oh, there's a book there, but we can't read it. I can't read anything there. Can't read anything there. Can't access her wardrobe. Yeah, that's it. That's all we can get. All right. That should have raised our level with her. She's off wandering the hills. Let's see. Give me the... There we go. Oh yeah, we're up to almost 50% of the first level. Not bad. All right, let's see. I think what we're going to do is we're going to use our map, and I think we are going to go ahead and teleport home. Here we are. It says we have mail. We have 2 letters, one from Nayo and one from Ani, the 2 brothers. Dear tmaaz, thanks for helping me out the other day with those ingredients. My mom told me when someone does something good for you, you ought to write them a thank you note. I'm not great with words, but it means a lot that you keep getting me out of binds. We have helped him several times when he has wanted to do things other than the work that he was supposed to do so that he could do something fun with his girlfriend, who totally isn't his girlfriend. It's just, you know. But she totally is his girlfriend. The contest is coming up tomorrow, so come see me after, and I'll tell you how it went. And he gave us a gift of fertilizer. Huh. Huh. He gave us poo. Alright, and the letter from Ani. Dear tmaaz, have you heard of a smoke candle? Neither had I. Now that I can make them myself, I couldn't bug hunt without them. I'll sell you the recipe if you can find me. That's a delayed message. If we, if we would have gotten that digitally, we would have gotten that before we actually talked to him, and he tried to sell us that $1,000 recipe. All right, that covers all of our messages. Let's head in here. How are things out here? They are, let's see, we'll harvest that. Harvest that. We will water the one thing left in our garden. All right, and I'm actually letting this go, what's the word, fallow? I think it's fallow. I'm intentionally letting this go because once it is completely out of these squares, once those all go away, I have an actual gardening hoe. And sorry. And when you use that to dig at the dirt, sometimes you find objects in the dirt. And so I'm letting it all go so that I can dig the entire thing back up again. And I may even see if, is it possible to move this? I can. I can pick up the soil and move it. And so I could dig in a new spot and maybe get different things out of the garden. Oh, paint me intrigued. Will they fit back here? So if I do one there, two there, three, okay, that stuff's in the way. I would need to cut this down to put the garden back here. It would be interesting to move it around and see if I get more items out of the dirt. I'm tempted to do that. Alright, let's turn that off. Let's put down that. Let's see, do we have anything in here? No, it's not running. Do we need... Let's see, we've got 30 worms and 120 fertilizer. We've got more than enough of both. We don't need to run anything through that. We don't need to turn on the worm farm. Let's go to our chest. And we are going to put everything away. We can't put everything away because our chest is bursting at the seams already. So, what we're going to do is we're going to start selling things. Whoops. Okay, we'll sell the cricket. Let's look at our vegetables. Yeah, this chest we still need to open. We've got a regular tomato and... Alright, hold on. Let's do this. What can we sell out of here immediately that we don't even need to put in there? We can sell the crab. We can sell one of those. No, we absolutely need to keep that. We need to keep that. We can probably get rid of 2 of those. There we go. We need all of that. We can probably get rid of some of these. Do that. That. Whoops. that went into my inventory, didn't it? Oh, no, it went into the store. Good. Okay, we're keeping that. Spice sprouts. How many of those do we have? We have 41 of those. Okay, sell a bunch of those. We already have 30. Sell those. Wild garlic. Sell that. More fertilizer. Almost 20 fertilizer. Good grief. Okay, tomatoes. Go to vegetables. We already have 45. We don't need that many. Sell, sell, sell. Come on. Let's see. We're going to keep the chest because we need to open it. The fertilizer we need to get rid of. By get rid of, I mean put it away. We don't need to. Where is it? Gatherable? There it is. Okay, so we have 120. We don't need another 5 of those. But we do need this. Let's see, butterflies. We already have a star butterfly. We don't need another one. Plants. There we go. Sell those. Sell that. Sell that. Sell those. Sell those. Animal. Animal? No. No. Where in the world? There we go. We have 54 Chappa fur. We don't need that many. Is fine. Now we can keep that. Seeds. We have 7 already. What if we do this? Put the 7 in there, keep the 10. There, instead of finagling them around, that works. Alright. That, not bad. That's 2,500. We still barely scratched the surface. I think I'm going to have to get this bigger pack. The further we get in the game, the more space we're going to need. Alright, let's sell all of that, and we need to create another chest. We'll put it right here in the middle. What is it? Storage? Wooden storage bin. They store 400 items. Are there other storage bins? Not yet. We just have the wooden ones now. Alright, we just got 2,500 in gold for the shipping, or for the sale bin. You can place up to 8 general storage chests on your plot. Okay. We have 2 in the house and 2 out here. That's 4. So we could double. We could double the number of chests we have. Alright, we'll put this smack dab between the 2 of those. So that bought us some room. Yep. Alright. And now we are going to go here and we're going to open this chest. And what was inside? A makeshift bed. Sleeping on this bed might give you back pain and nightmares, but it's better than the floor. This item cannot be sold. We already have a better bed than that. Oh, it didn't let us keep the chest. The chest vanished. Okay, so the chest that you pull out of the water, it doesn't let you keep the chest. Interesting. Okay. Fine. Alright, oh, I realized the one thing I didn't do. Out of all of this, I never went inside so you could see the inside of the house. That's kind of a rude guest. So I'm gonna do this and wait for the door to close. There we go. Alright, so in this corner over here we have a map up on the wall as artwork. That's the map of the other side, the was it Baha'i side? We have a dining room table with some fruit on there. There's a coat rack. This is our little cooking area for the kitchen. We've got a stove and an oven, and these are our mixing tables and prep tables. We have a divider here to kind of break up some space. Another chest back there. That is our wardrobe, our bed. Another chest. A set of bookshelves. What do you call it? A chest of drawers or whatever. A plant that was given to us as a gift. This statue right behind my head there. That is a statue that only people that play the beta get. Once the game goes into full production, they will discontinue that and no one else will get it. That is a clock up on the wall, and up above the bed there, that's the I was saying earlier that the achievement I received was the head of a Cernuk. So yeah, this is my be it ever so humble home. And once we make enough money, I am, I'm going to expand probably that way out into the grass. And I'll probably put the kitchen over there so that the kitchen is separate from the rest of the house. And then the next expansion will go probably back. And that'll be the, I'll like put a bedroom off of another side so that this main area becomes like the living area, and then the bedroom and the kitchen will be offshoots. But yeah, this is home inside of Palia. It's quaint. It's comfy. It's home. So yeah, with that being said, I think we are going to shift over here. All right, I think that is going to do it for this stream. We've been on for almost 3.5 hours. Kind of ran over, but that is such how things go with Palia. It is very immersive. It is very easy to get lost in the game and to just run around and keep doing tasks and keep doing things all the time. I really enjoy this game, and I'm really enjoying taking my time with it and just going with the storyline and not like I mean, like with some other games it was just like go, finish all the quests, get to the end, with this I'm doing the opposite. I'm actually taking my time with it because I don't want it to end. I want to keep playing. I want it to keep, I want the story to keep going and to unfold more. So yeah, I'm taking my time with it and enjoying it and kind of savoring this game. So yeah, if you've enjoyed what you saw, please do go, download the game. Go to palia.com. You can download the game. Because it is in open beta right now, and you are able to get into the game. Yeah, check it out and see what you think. I just realized I don't know how to get. Oh, I guess I could do this. Hold on. I have a link. Where is it? Here it is. I have a link for the game. And it has a referral code on it. And if you sign up and you get the game, I believe I get like a piece of clothing or something like that, depending on how many people use the referral key. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in chat. For those of you who are watching this live or watching the VOD, you will be able to access that link. For those of you who are watching later on YouTube, you should be able to copy and paste that, or not copy and paste it, but you can see it on the screen on the board there. It's a code. You would have to like type that whole code in to get the referral. But it would be a referral from me, and I would get some I would get a little tchotchke or something in the game as a thank you for referring people to the game. So yeah, if you did enjoy what you saw, please use that referral code and download the game. But yeah, that is going to do it for this stream. Let me switch things here. I'm going to set my cup of coffee down for just a second. As always, folks, please remember to be well, take care of yourself, look out for the folks around you, and look after yourself as well. Make sure you're treating yourself well. And always remember to treat yourself the same way that you would treat a best friend, because you deserve nothing less than that in this world. That is going to wrap things up for us here tonight from the old workshop here at the construction zone. We will be back on Friday. Might be back tomorrow on Thursday to play more Palia. I don't know, but we'll definitely be back on Friday. But between then and now, take care of yourself and be well. And yeah, just take care of yourself. That's real important. Yeah, until then, I am tmaaz. This is the Construction Zone, and we'll see you again real soon. Take care of yourself.